Namaste and welcome back to the DSA problem solving series. So here I am discussing about lead code easy problem search insert position. What is the question tells is given a sorted array in which distinct integer are given and given one target value. Whenever comes the sorted and search, at times your mind click that about binary search thought because it is very important. Whenever given sorted and search, that time you need to be think about binary search. So array of distinct integer and target value. What is asked? Return the index of the target that is found. Basically, we have need to return the index where the target is present. If target is not present, then at time we need to return the index where it could be inserted. Let's say takes one example. If here I am taking example that given one array is like this, given this array, so you clearly see that in this array, if my target value is 7, given this in this target value is 7. When our target value is 7, what it means, this target will be greater than nums of last index of this array. So we, in this not present this 7 value our target. So what is need to be done? Nums dot size, because in this question tells if target value is not present, then you need to return the where it could be inserted. So first edge cases I included here. First case is when target value is greater than last element. Last element. So here condition I put here, if nums of, let's first discuss here, initialize the variable int start is equal to 0 and int end is equal to nums dot size minus 1. So I initialize this and one take this int mid, so that I need to found mid or index of this array. Let's discuss about one things also in this question. If you apply brute force approach, so what you need to do, you compare each element by of this nums array with this target value. It is present or not present or not. If present, then you need to return that index, and if not present, then you need to be the search the position for this target value where could be inserted. Then at that time you need to be return that index of this array. So you solve this question in big O of n, but given this is solved to big O of log n. So here I am using binary search approach. So here what is tells in this question, if nums of int, our nums of int will be less than our target value. If our nums of int is less than our target value, then at that time we need to return, what is return, we need to return our nums dot size. Why nums dot size? Because first if we search the 7 not present, then 7 where need to be inserted, 0th index, first index, second, third, fourth. Correct position of the 7 is 4th index, so that's why we return nums dot size whenever greater than target value of this nums of it. Next, I initialize here while loop using here start less than or equal to end till I need to be run, and after that here put a condition 1, if our element present inside this array. First let's find their mid equal to start plus end minus start by 2. Why I am including here mid is equal to start plus end minus due to integer overflow. Why? Due to integer overflow. Integer overflow. How integer overflow takes place? In this question, not given this condition integer overflow, but let's take one example. When the size of the array, this is length, num dot length, is equal to int max, maximum value of integer, then at that time, if you use start plus int by 2, then at that times you are adding 2 int max value, and when adding 2 int max value to twice, then assigning to it, so you gives the integer overflow. So due to this overflow avoiding, I am write mid is equal to start plus end minus start by 2. You can also use long for this mid variable. Here you can use also long if you getting integer overflow error, you get long, you can use long, but in this question not comes integer overflow, you also can use in mid is equal to start plus end by 2, no problem, but I am tells it knowledge purpose. Now if arr of mid here is equal to if our ARR array का mid sorry array में nums, if our nums mid is equal to target, at that time what to do? Return mid, simple, return mid. And if your target value is not present in this array, then what you to do? Then you need to do one again condition, else if not put. Why? I am not using simply binary search. First I am checking this edge cases I am included, then I am included this possibility. Our mid is present in this array, then I am return this mid. Then again that I am also including one case. If our nums of mid not equal to it, when I am defined nums of mid is less than target value. What to do? At that time you need to do start is equal to mid plus 1. Why start is equal to mid plus 1? Whenever your target is greater than mid value, then you go to right side of the array, right side of the array. Else int less than your target value is less than nums of mid, then where you go? Int is equal to mid minus 1. Int is equal to mid minus 1. And what is need to return at that time to you? Return s. Why return s? Let's I discuss here. Why return s? Suppose this code, let's this code dry run. A second. I am going to try run this code. When taking this example, let's take this example. First, let us take this example. Given this array, and our target value also is t is equal to target value, which is our target value is 5. Okay. So first I am initialize our starting variable is 0, and in our where is int point num dot size minus 1. Size of this array is 4. 4 minus 1 is 3. So third index point by the end. So mid find first check this condition. Our nums of int is greater than target. You check it 6. Our 6 is less than 5. Passed. So this condition is not done. Next enter this loop. Our starting is less than end. Yes, 0 less than 3. Here you can see that 0 is less than 3. True. So inside this, so find mid. Mid what is comes 0 plus 3 by 2. What is comes int by int, what is comes 1 आएगा. So mid comes 1. Whenever mid comes 1, so 3. So our nums of 1 is equal to target. Our target is 5. So not equal to target is 5, but mid is nums of mid is 3. So here comes target is greater than, so start is mid plus 1. So our start comes to 2. Start की value our comes is 2. First our start at 0, and next our start at index 2. Where comes our start? 2. Then again I find mid. Mid is equal to start plus end by 2. 2 plus end where present is third index by 2. So 5 by 2, what comes? 5 by 2 is comes equal to 2, 2.5. So int by int, so it gives int 2. Whenever comes 2, at that condition, nums of 2, here you can check that nums of 2, what comes? 5. And target will be 5. So it is equal. Then at that time you need to be done mid. What you written mid. So you get your required index where to be target is present. Suppose if I am discuss here, our target is 7. Let's say only our target will be 2. So 2 in this array is not present. You clearly see that 2 in this array is not present. So first find mid. Mid comes to be initially. What is mid comes initially? Size is starting index is 0. Last index is 3. So 3 by 2 in mid comes 1. When mid comes 1, at that time your 3 is not equal to 2. So comes to the position here. Nums of mid is 3. So 2 not greater than 3. Then comes to this position. Int is equal to mid minus 1. Where need to come? Int is equal to mid minus 1. Int where is present? Int present at last index, third index. When I am going to int is equal to mid minus 1, then at that time what is happened? Mid minus 1 means int is point to 0. Int is point to 0. And start where is? At 0. You clearly see that start is also at present 0 index. And int also is present at the 0th index. You can clearly see that. And when this, let's try first run this code. What is output of this code? Yeah, test case is accepted. Let's see that whenever is start, our mid is 1 and at 1 is index will be 3. So nums of, let's try run this code again. First will be start is 0, nums of mid is 1, so nums of mid is comes to be 3. Nums of mid comes to be 3 and our target will be 2. So 3 is not equal to 2. Comes here, 2 is not greater than 3, then comes to int is equal to mid minus 1. So int comes to be mid minus 1, int comes to be 2. Sorry, int comes to be 0. Int comes to be 0. And start is also 0. So I find mid of this 0 plus 0 by 2. So mid comes to be 0. So at that time your 1 value will be what? As nums of 0 value 1. So 1 will be less than 2. 1 will be less than 2. So at that time you do start is equal to mid plus 1. What is do? Start is equal to mid plus 1. So start is equal to mid plus 1. 0 plus 1 is equal to 1. So 0 plus 1 is equal to 1. And where need to insert 2? At first index. At first index. Whenever start is 1 and our end is 0, then loop will be break. You can see that our end 0 and our start will be 1. So 1 is not less than 0. So due to this our loop will be break. This whole loop will be break and it comes to out and you return the start. Start means 1. The first index you return. So whole idea of this code is why returning starting index, because at that time whenever your required target is not present in that array, at that time you need to return the starting index of array, because your starting index will be denote the position where your target will be inserted. And if your target is present, then this return mid. If not present, is due to this I am putting two if condition. First insert loop, this condition also check in each iteration and this condition also check in each iteration due to this, so that our start represent the where need to be target inserted. Hopefully you understand this code. What's the time complexity of this code? Big O of log n. Auxiliary space is big O of n. because we not use any extra space to solve this problem. Let's submit this code. Yeah, you can see that successfully committed. So hopefully you understand this problem. Okay, thank you.